The factory owner brought in some carpenters, looking to select the most skilled one for a carving project. He deliberately took out an ordinary piece of wood and asked, "Do you think this piece of wood is worth anything? If you do a good job, I'll reward you with 20,000 yen." The boss's intention was clear. This was a challenge. It seemed like an ordinary piece of wood, so what stunning masterpiece could possibly be carved from it? To everyone's surprise, an older craftsman remained calm. He picked up the wood, a slight smile appearing on his lips, and said casually, "This piece of wood is just right for me." With that, he grabbed his tools and began working skillfully, as if he were having a heartfelt conversation with the wood. With each stroke, wood shavings flew, and what once seemed like a rough piece of lumber gradually became smooth. In less than a day, the surface of the wood was flawless, as if time itself had polished it. Then came the real challenge: carving. Every stroke of the craftsman's chisel was precise, each cut perfectly placed. As the tools scraped against the wood, the form of a wolf gradually emerged. Its well-defined muscles, sharp claws, and majestic gaze, all of it seemed to come straight from the craftsman's heart, brought to life bit by bit. Time passed quickly. After several days of carving, the craftsman finally stood up, looking at his work with a glint of satisfaction in his eyes. The wooden wolf was incredibly lifelike, as if it could leap out at any moment, radiating wild strength. When the factory owner walked in and saw the finished wolf, he was utterly stunned. He had never seen such an intricate carving before. The craftsman gently patted the wooden wolf and smiled. "What do you think? Does it meet your expectations?" The owner's eyes widened in disbelief. Overcome with excitement, he exclaimed, "This is unbelievable! Is this really made of wood? You're a genius!" Without hesitation, he grabbed 20,000 yuan from the table and handed it to the craftsman. "This is not just a reward for your skills, but also a tribute to your craftsmanship." The craftsman smiled and accepted the money without saying much. He knew that this was more than just 20,000 yen. It was the greatest recognition of his decades of woodworking expertise. If you also think this craftsman's wooden wolf is incredible, why not give him a like to support his dedication? After all, liking is not just an acknowledgement of skill, it's also the sincerest form of respect for these unsung artisans. What do